Hello, hello, and welcome back to the continuing adventures of Wilston as he does not starve. Where last we left off, I was on day 76. I had stabilized post-cave splunking and picked up some psych boosting, not psych boosting, mental boosting, sanity boosting, via the top hat. I was still trying to figure out what exactly I intended to do from here, though I hadn't quite made up my mind yet. Yeah. I think what I've decided on, though, now, for those who are curious, is to explore this region. I just restocked my honey for this the season, which is good. I could potentially go ahead and get another stack of it by the time winter comes on, which might not be a bad move. Let the grass continue to grow as grass tends to do. I do need to activate my farm. We will need to gather a fair number of carrots in order to make hutches for the rabbits. So let us light the torches. I'm running low on grass. This grass had better regrow soon. Meanwhile, we'll just take a stalk of grass out of here. Torches lit, or torches available. And off we go. We're gonna start exploring the southwest pathway over the, overnight. Why not? Might be nice to go get some pigs on my side before I go, actually. Just do some deforestation. I don't know. We'll see. It's dusk. The pigs are going to be asleep. And they're sanity boosting while helpful is far from required right now. Definitely collect whatever seeds I see on the way, so that I can get my farm up and running when I return. Definitely want that hammer. Alright, we've got the light of a torch. Got ourselves a couple pairs, a pair of seeds. It's the downed mushroom circle. Ridge of the map that we have previously discovered. And now we are into the unknown. So, brick roads like this often indicate the presence of pig colony or the pig king, which we know does exist on this map. We've actually been to a long time ago. Surprisingly, I haven't made that many trips to the pig king. I guess I've had a lot of gold and not a lot of need for it. Just going in a broad range of exploration. There's no point. I'm likely never going to come back this way again thanks to the presence of wormholes that get me past it, so might as well explore it thoroughly this time. Turkey's on fire. Great. Give me my weapon, actually. Yeah, I didn't need to light that on fire, I just felt like it. A little bit of a pyro. Switching out with a torch. It's a good thing I went all night exploring and saved myself a fair amount of time. Cost me a trivial amount of sanity, which I probably gained back from the 2 flowers I picked. Again, we are prioritizing picking up seeds on this particular trip. There's a carrot, but I'm tempted to actually just leave it be. In my current state, I would end up using it either for food, which I don't need. Oh, there it is! There it is! The eye bone. And thanks to that, I now have a Chester. Hell yeah. Actually, there's 5 carrots here. That's enough to make the rabbit house, no? Or was it 10 or 5? Probably was 10. Also, I only got 4 carrots, so grr. What the hell? As you can see, I'm in a very good mood when I'm feeling like randomly attacking these things. Just eating the raw honey should fix up the little bit of health they cost me. And I take home with me the honeycomb, so that I can potentially craft yet another bee box. Near as I recall, the ingredients of a good bee box are wood, honeycomb. Oh, you need live bees, right? That's gonna take a little bit more doing to pick up. Yeah, so I will worry about how I'm gonna get carrots some other time. For the moment, I'm gonna pick up a ton of carrots just as I go. Obviously, real carrots are gonna require some kind of selective farming. Oh my god, I have the bird! I can do selective farming. Let us go back with enough carrots to start up carrot farms. I think this is about as far south as we can go. No, we can go further. God, what I wouldn't give for an item that let me recall to my last campfire or something. That would be great. Okay. We are now... Definitely we've depleted this area's natural carrot sources, unfortunately. I'm not likely to be very torn up about it, though, since, look, this area is a desolate dead end as far as I'm concerned. Again, I want to point out that following the path is what led me to the Chester. Following the path led me to the thingies. Following the path led me to the game-winning teleporter statue area. In this game, following the path is usually a good idea. Come on, what the... There we go. There are a fair number of beehives here. All y'all would be better off in my service, you know, but whatever. Alright, there's a central area of a lake. What the hell, let's actually fully explore this whole area, so that I don't ever feel like I haven't done so. So that's this. Now we're gonna head west and explore... Wait, is that that's not the ridge. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna explore the ridge properly. Last time I came this way, I went to the teleporter and saved myself a lot of hassle. Carrots. That should do for carrots. 10 to make the hutch. 3 to begin selectively farming. Might want more farms, honestly, just to speed up the whole process. I can do that too. Have the resources to build farms. Okay, I think... Man, the whole thing I just said about selective farming lies. Might as well, if I can break even, I might as well get ahead. Alright, well that is as thorough as I really care for searching, honestly. This area is clearly just continuity of land until we hit the forest, which is what we're going to now. There's the ridge. There it is. So, this understood and explored, let us return to base. It's a long way back. We have a Chester to keep us company. Explore this area to the northwest, since traveling northwest, north, or northeast, all about the same speed. Okay, back to base. I doubt very much we'll get there on one torch. Especially if we waste our torch time in the dusk. Following the road for the speed boost, and then break off. Alright, we actually did make it back to base before we even needed to use the torch. That's not bad at all. Let's, light up the fire. Looks like the grass has grown back in. That's good. Definitely need to make use of that. Throw some monster meat in the pot. I actually am gonna go ahead and try to store honey ham for the future. So, monster meat, honey, rabbit trap, slaughter. Chester's apparently asleep. Slaughtered, cooked. Okay. Next up, we're gonna need to use boards and carrots. Yeah, let's just wait for the sliver of night to finish and do it in the morning. But yeah, basically the plan from here is gonna be build that 5th bee box and then build a rabbit hutch, or at least create the rabbit hutch. We'll probably place it... Let's see, rabbits could potentially be very dangerous and violent. They're also nocturnal. I don't really know how to use rabbits well so far. I know they attack me when I carry meat, and I almost always am carrying some meat, so I don't want them to be in a place that I have to go to. I also don't want them to see me pick up the spoils of victory necessarily, and monster meat is a spoil of victory. We'll stick it over here. Out of the way, but reachable if I care. Maybe here. Yeah, here's a good spot. And the glowing of the cooking pot is not enough to protect you from the grue, apparently. Alright. And it's daytime. Honey ham harvested and stored. Grab another piece of honey. Why did I put the monster meat in the fridge if I'm just going to keep using it? Stored. Let us do the rabbit dealy now. No, start the cooking. Cooking always takes time. Best start that soonest. Murder. Murder. Move. Cook. Okay, while that's cooking, we will feed carrots to the bird. And it pooped out carrot seeds. Feed a carrot to the bird and it poops out carrot seed. Okay, so it's so far given me a net break even. Oh, whoa. Whoa. Hello. Now we have extra carrot seeds. So we will plant the carrot seeds in multiple lanes and store those carrots against future need. In the meantime, I believe the structure we desire to produce should be within range now. Okay. It requires 4 cottontails and 2 boards more than I currently am holding. In the meantime, store the honey ham, please. Grab honey. Slaughter me a couple The rabbit traps have filled up nicely. Let us instead make use of what we have here. Drop the eye bone for the moment. Where's my backpack? I think I just forgot to wear it. No! Oh, okay. I ate it raw, apparently. That's disgusting. Drop me a trap. Slaughter me a rabbit, please. This time actually slaughter it. And all that's missing is the monster meat. Fire that up again. So you know how I stabilized last vid? Well, now I'm just really treading water and just doing the usual over and over again. Building up my resources, as it were. That is the reason I don't die, because I'm good with my fingers and because I take the time to plan ahead sometimes. Let us grab the cottontails, and we need boards, so let's grab the boards. Oh. Apparently they don't have multiple stacks now. Grab the boards. So we're going to need lots of them. New structure is available, and it is a rabbit hutch. Prototype me a rabbit hutch. We'll put that down when we're ready for it. Let's store the honey ham. Fire up yet another honey ham. Let us slaughter me a pair of rabbits. And open the fridge and go for the monster meat. Yep, this is indeed turning into a very profitable, No, don't slaughter that one. Put it in the rabbit box. Okay. We'll pick this grass all night if we have to, so that's not a big deal. Meanwhile, let's quickly make use of what time is available in the day to... Okay then. I'm gonna have to drop something to make room. Probably drop my hammer. It's just an ordinary hammer. It's very replaceable. I was going to go to the honey boxes, but I apparently went the wrong direction. I think I have a net lying around here somewhere. In fact, I do not. Alright, well, let's harvest this bee box and then get out of here. Because that one was full. And then we will... Yeah, we'll have to go from there later. Harvest me all the grass. Oh! Honey ham needs to be switched. Been making the maximal use of my monster meat. A couple rabbits. What I'm gonna do is pre-construct my... No, I'm gonna need the captured bees in order to finish it, aren't I? To make my honeycomb. So, again, pretty straightforward vid this time. We mostly just treaded water. Though we did make the bunny hutch in the end. And that counts for something, right? Cottontails will store over there, along with the pigtails. We'll spend all night harvesting grass, like we said we would. Might actually need to eat soon, just given how low my hunger stat is. Actually, I should go for jerky. I need sanity, a little bit of health, and hunger, so... Boom, there we go. You could honestly survive winter with nothing but rabbits and jerky racks if you had enough to go around. Though you would be vastly helped in this endeavor by prepping good a rabbit box beforehand. Stick the honey in the fridge. Morsel in here. Yeah, so I basically am going to be able to recover from very low health, no real difficulties, thanks to the number of honey hams I have. The reason, though, that I'm making so many is that I've learned from my previous cave trip just how valuable they are when going spelunking. So if I do decide to explore the remaining cave, or caves, I don't know how many there are, then I will probably want to take some with me for full health recovery. And full hunger recovery, I mean, let's not forget that too. Nice. Wonder how full that bug net is. 50%, just enough to make a bee box. Excellent. We will use it tomorrow to get to work on the bee box. And as usual, just repicking my entire harvest. Let's put this into the resources box. A stack of 40. Do I have a stack of 40 saplings? I absolutely do. We'll stick that in there too. Actually, just fill up to 40. There we go. Alright. Carrot seeds in the carrot spot. And you know what occurs to me? Yeah, I'm gonna do what I said before and make more farms, but that'll be a job for next time. For tonight, or today, we're gonna finish the bee box and then get out of here. We got another stack of 40 grass. Holy crap. So, off to the bees. Equip the net. Grab this while I'm on my way. And stack the twigs on each other. As usual, I went the wrong way, so... y'all know my sense of direction is amazing. Perfect. Hey you, you're with me. Wait, why don't I have a slot? Shit. Because I grabbed honey, that's why. Fine, ditch these seeds, please. I'm doing selective farming now, I have no need for generic farming. Okay, that should be enough to make the desired bee box. Which is probably under food. There it is. And now, I leave behind at least one box with virtually no bees in it, since I harvested so many of them. But bees regenerate pretty damn efficiently. I will need to collect several rabbits to replace my dalliances with them. I've used a fair number of rabbits recently. Oh, for the love of Pete. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. Spear, drop the net, grab the seeds. Apparently I don't have room for seeds anymore. Hey, have some seeds. You like seeds? And you give me seeds back, of course. Anything else would be broken. So many rabbits sitting around here. So very many rabbits. Okay. We are going to need more grass. And while I do have 40 stacks waiting for me, you know, the only reason I have 40 stacks waiting is because I keep harvesting. No, don't murder it. Put it in the rabbit box. That one's full, huh? Alright, put it in the auxiliary rabbit box. Drop this rabbit trap. Alright. The carrots have grown successfully. We'll harvest them. Plant the new carrot seed. And then feed all of these to the bird in hopes of retrieving more carrot seeds. He did not give us more carrot seeds, he gave us 1 carrot seed. We need 2. There we go. 4 carrots, got 5 seeds back. And generic seeds that I don't really care about. So really, this is a very inefficient way of resulting in a net gain of carrots, but it does work. What I need is an active feces That's what I need to do. I need to set up 4 farms, a bird cage, right here where crap is abundant. And then I can power farm by dumping crap onto seeds and making them instantly grow where the manure is is readily available. Or I can spend a day going and collecting crap and getting 40 pieces of crap and then coming back. Whatever. Bottom line, that's how you're supposed to get carrots en masse so that you can run a proper rabbit farm. And why is this never cooked? Yeesh. Okay, well, finish it, please. It's got 2 monster meats, so let's fix that before we get a monster lasagna out of it. Store. 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 I'm gonna have a honey ham on the grill. Okay, and that is that. Ladies and gentlemen, I am seriously considering just ending this run right now. I have, for all intents and purposes, completely explored the entire map. While there do remain things that I haven't shown you guys or done, including tallbird interactions and killing tallbirds and stealing their eggs and such, including the no, we did the mac tusks. No, we did the caves. Okay, so despite the fact that there do in fact theoretically exist some things I haven't done, in practice I've shown you just about everything that I would normally do in this game. I've had a really good time playing, and honestly, I've hit the point where I'm basically not gonna die, not gonna lose. I haven't died so far, but the odds of it happening now are even less. I mean, just look at how much I have in stock against that potential. So, you know what? It's time to call it a good game. I hope you all enjoyed watching this. If there's anything else that you all want to see me do in Don't Starve, let me know. I may not do another run for a while, but there's still a lot of content that I didn't get to. There's a floor beneath the caves called the Ruins, and I haven't been there yet. There are a couple bosses, overworld bosses, that I've killed before that just didn't come up during this run, including the Spider Queen boss, whom I would very much have liked to kill but didn't have the opportunity. So, that's another thing. And, just in general, I've only shown you my, usual method of survival. I didn't show you that much of hound traps. I didn't show you ranged weaponry that much. I didn't show you, fishing or frog usage, all of which are options in this game. Also there's adventure mode. This world did not spawn a Maxwell's Gateway, so I wasn't able to show that. Though I don't really care for adventure mode that much, I could have at least found it. And then there's the fact that there's other characters to play. There's lots of other characters in this game. Wilson is the most basic, frankly. The other characters are all a little bit more complex. All Wilson's complexity is his beard, and obviously it's not the most difficult thing to understand. So, at this point, my decision to end the game is primarily based on the fact that I've done as much as I'm gonna do. It's not that there's nothing else left to do. Also, 80th day just seems like a good time to end it. If there is interest in me doing future runs, please let me know. I'll be more than happy to make that happen. I'll be more than happy to make that happen. And yeah, there's really not a whole lot else to say. Thank you all so much for watching. It's been a pleasure. This is Ahmed Rashid, Bounty Hunter SAX, and Wilson signing off for now. This will destroy your current world, but you will retain your inventory contents. Right. I could theoretically keep, playing. Nope. Let's just go. I'm not gonna think this through. I don't intend to play the world number 2 at all. You survived 78 days. Go to main menu. and you'll notice that it is now on World 2 Day 1, but I don't really intend to do that. I find it hilarious that from the time that I began playing again after the update, died in 2 days, died in 6 days because, you know, wasn't really paying attention, died in 22 and 24 days, and you've seen one of these was a misclick, this one because I didn't know what Pengals do. And now, won the game without dying. Thank you all so much for watching. This is Mahmoud Rashid, Bounty Hunter SAX, Wilson, signing off for now. See you guys next time.